The top 5 magic Mormon objects. Number 1. The golden plates. The cornerstone of the beliefs of the Mormons are the golden plates, the source of the Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ, the primary sacred text of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. According to the Mormon prophet Joseph Smith, who lived in 19th century America, an angel named Moroni had told him of the plates which were buried in a hillside near his home in upstate New York. Extracting the Golden Bible from the ground, which weighed almost 60 pounds, Joseph translated the ancient text into an appropriately biblical-sounding 17th century English, despite it being 1828 at the time of translation. Even though nobody other than Joseph Smith actually saw the plates, 11 local men, including Joseph's relatives, attested to having seen the plates through the eyes of faith and served as official witnesses for the growing religion. And so the Book of Mormon was born. Number 2. The Seer Stones. Known also as the Urim and Thummim, the Seer Stones were found by Joseph Smith along with the golden plates in the hill Cumorah near his home in New York. According to the angel Moroni, Joseph was sent to retrieve the 2 stones, which could then be used for translating the plates. By using the Urim and Thummim, Joseph allegedly was able to see the translation of the ancient engraved text, which he spoke aloud, and that were then written down by his assistant, landowner Martin Harris. Joseph had hung a curtain between them, as Mr. Harris was not allowed to see the plates since they were too holy. The result of these efforts was the Book of Mormon, which then went to the printing press for distribution. In August 2015, the LDS Church released this photograph of one of Smith's seer stones as an effort to be more transparent about its history and tenets. Number 3. The Sword of Laban. The stories within the Book of Mormon contain the tale of Laban and his sword, now considered a holy object by Mormons. Laban was a wealthy citizen of Jerusalem, who was notable for a set of brass plates, not to be confused with the golden plates, which contained the genealogy of Lehi. Nephi, son of Lehi, eventually slew Laban and took his golden sword for himself. The sword was then passed down to kings and prophets over the centuries, until it came to rest along with the golden plates in America. One story says that Joseph Smith saw the sword at one time when, upon visiting the hill Cumorah, the hill opened up into a cave, revealing a large room. The sword of Laban was there, laid unsheathed across the golden plates. On it was written these words: "This sword will never be sheathed again until the kingdoms of this world become the kingdom of our God and his Christ." Number 4. The Liahona. The Liahona is known to Mormons as a type of compass made of brass with 2 spindles. This object contained written instructions from God, as well as 2 spindles which pointed in the direction that the Israelite prophet Lehi and his group were to travel to the Americas. The Liahona worked remarkably well when its users were faithful to God, but the moment anyone began to doubt God's guidance, the compass would fail. The Liahona was another artifact supposedly found by Joseph Smith, buried in the hill Cumorah in upstate New York. Number 5. Magic underwear. Modern-day Mormons who have taken part in the sacred endowment ceremony in the temple are then required to wear temple garments day and night for the rest of their lives. Mormons believe that these short-sleeved undergarments protect them from all evils of the world and helps them to resist temptation. Much of this protection is attributed to sacred symbols sewn into the garments, symbols that look remarkably like Freemason's square and compass symbols. Joseph Smith had been initiated into a local Freemason lodge only weeks before he introduced the sacred garments to the religion. To this day, members of the church often tell stories of how they were protected from fires, car crashes, and other disasters simply by virtue of wearing these undergarments. This includes one-time presidential hopeful Mitt Romney. Perhaps he shouldn't have told that story. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to Talk Beliefs.